Okay, so this video is really to show some of the very basic moves that we do in our club classes, including boot camp. So we tend to work a lot with the MEELS. This pair, they weigh 9 kilos, so 4.5 each. Okay. The first drill we like to do is literally just getting used to what we call touching the table. So are we holding the clubs low? I call it touching the table because it's like touching the kitchen table, right? So you're holding them in that position, make sure that they're static and they're not starting to tip forward or anything silly like that. One of the first drills we do is just a simple push and pull. The reason behind that is a lot of the heavier club stuff, when you're relating to wrestling, you're never here, you're always on a quarter turn or a quarter turn. In most martial arts practices, boxing, etc., you'll see that replicated again and again and again. So it just makes it a little bit more practical. Okay, so we're looking basically for that quarter turn in all the movements. So again, the first drill is I'm pushing and pulling and getting that basic turn. I'll do that 10 times, then I'll go to alternating chops 10 times, so they're both moving. Now often with this is where you start to see this happening, okay? Not a good look. You want to make sure that the clubs stay nice and vertical. So as soon as the clubs are picked up, we don't put them back down. So if you need to rest, you rest with them on the shoulders and relax the grip. Typically in class, we'll do 10 push and pull, 10 alternating chops, count to 10, and repeat it 5 to 10 times. The next drill we do is using a single club. Now I'm holding the club in my right arm, so I'll turn with my left shoulder forward. There's that quarter turn again. And as I drop the club behind me, I turn, and now the right shoulder's forward, I turn back and through. Okay, and we do 10 on one arm, then we simply change and we do 10 on the other. Always trying to keep a slightly externally rotated position at the humerus, but the elbow pinching in. Okay, and again it relates to wrestling practices, but also things like sanchin, etc. Okay, we then go on to what I term as Zokane drills. My late coach, Amir Ismaili, this was the main drill that he taught me, and then I've kind of looked over the last 20 years or so at different practices, how people are moving and adapted to suit. So we start here again. I'll turn off to one side, so I've turned to my left side forward, so I'll swing 1, and I'm always trying to keep this kind of opening, and I'm always looking forward. Okay, we want to start trying to use reflexes, including ocular reflexes, when we train. That's the first drill. The second drill, I start to shift my weight forward. So I'm shifting my weight forward. The third drill, I shift my weight back. Then I start to step with the fifth. Step. All the time, slight hollow body through the abdomen. The next one, I'm gonna do the cast of the mill with this arm, and I sweep with the other. So I'm sweeping through. So it's starting to work a little bit more on the coordination. Then the last one, as I sweep, I then add in that back swing. So that backward wrist turn. Okay, that's the first 7 drills that I currently coach with the heavy club. Okay, hope you find that interesting. If you've got any questions, do ask below. Okay, cheers.